Well, all good things must come to an end, but they don't have to come to an end quite yet. Guess what? Welcome back to Double Barrel Podcast, Single Barrel Blast. You guessed it, The Vault from the Stanley Hotel miniseries. We are wrapping up with episode 10, but we're not. Here's what's happening. We're going to review number 10 as StarWard, and then we had the 2 late entries. Stick around for the whole thing. You're going to want to see this. All right, let's get this guy cracked open here. So what's going to happen at the end of this review, we're going to flip a coin. I have my beautiful wife Alicia behind the camera right now. And heads or tails is either going to be Sagamore or Woodford. All right, now, StarWard claims to be the bourbon out of San Francisco that has gone further than you or I could have ever gone. I have to maybe agree with that. Let's find out what's going on here. And let's take a look at this guy. So this is the StarWard single barrel. This is an Australian whiskey. We're going down under. 3 years in red wine barrels. Okay, this is young. This is another young one. Now this one is the Barbosa Valley. Let's see, it was bottled in 22 from 2019, batch number 11432. He is a 113 proof. All right. And I kind of want to show you guys this. Look at the bottle. The bottle looks really good. Doesn't the bottle look good? It looks like this thing's been to infinity and beyond. I hope I don't get copyrighted for that one. And as you know on this channel, we got to smell that cork. All right, now I'm looking for some pop rock notes here. Now, I got told there should be pop rocks here. And we're going to find out if this is true. All right, now StarWard does some interesting things from what I understand. Okay, this is what it says I'm supposed to get. Strudel, blueberry, and toast. It's quite a mouthful, in my opinion. I've never heard blueberry or strudel. Toaster strudel, yeah. Been mentioned on a bourbon. So what I get on the initial taste here is I get a berry note up front. I wouldn't call it blueberry. I'm going to call it more like a raspberry note up front. The oak is very tame, but it's very forward. It's like this mild undertone of oak all the way through from start to finish. On the back end, though, there is a heavy toasted note on this. Sorry, I'm reading here because there's no way this is not a toasted oak finish. Oh, and right here, folks, it's selected by the Stanley Hotel. Just want to make sure you know that. All right. Here's the thing. This is a very interesting and unique bourbon, and this thing is definitely out there. But it's out there in a good way. Here's what I mean by that. It's like drinking it's like a red wine blend meets a bourbon and they had a baby. And this is what it is. I don't get blueberry. I get like this weird red grape that I get off like a Cabernet or a red blend wine, but I get this interesting oak note, this toasted marshmallow oak note that comes through. And I get this weird candied apricot note on the back. This is a weird bourbon. And I don't think I've ever drank anything like this bourbon. This bourbon, like, I'm glad they called it StarWard because this bourbon's out there. I mean, this thing is so unique. I don't even know how to rank this bourbon. Now, we paid about $80 for this bourbon. It's a very unique twist on a bourbon. I don't get the blueberry, I don't get the strudel. I do get the heavy toasted notes though. However, I get this really complex note of raspberry and grape in there. And that I think is coming from the red wine cask that it's distilled in. But there is heavy toasted and marshmallow notes in there. They're very much predominantly there. The oak is very underlined and it comes through very nicely to me. There's no burn. There's no allspice. There's no cinnamon. There's no nutmeg. There's no winter spices in this. It's just straightforward. Now, I'm trying to think of where I'm going to place this guy in the ranking. Because right now Boulder's winning. We've got Penelope in second. We've got the Heart Distillery in third. We've got New Riff in fourth. No, we have Elijah Craig in fourth and then New Riff's in fifth. We've got Hidden Barn in sixth. And then we have, I believe we have High West High Country in seventh. Willett's in number 8 and Bear Creek's in number 9. I'm going to slide him in behind High West High Country. So this guy's taking number 8. That means number 9 is going to be Willett and number 10's Bear Creek. This is just a weird bourbon, but it's weird in a good way. But the bourbons we've tasted, there's definitely better ones out there. Okay. So this is what's going on now. All right. It's good. For $80, I definitely recommend it. This is a unique bourbon. This one's different. This one's got a weird twist on it. And Bourbon TikTok, if you're a bourbon vet, you need to pick this guy up. This guy's got some very interesting, unique twists and turns in him. It's kind of like if you've ever been to Disneyland and you've ridden Space Mountain. That's what this guy's like. He's like riding in the dark and you don't know which way the coaster's going to go. And it's just like this. That's what it's like to me. It's like a ride. I'm sorry, I don't mean to drone on about this. It's just this one's got a lot of unique flavors. Okay, Alicia, will you please grab the coin? Will you show everybody the coin? We have the 2 late entries coming in hot here. And we're doing them tomorrow. They're both ryes. We have Sagamore Barrel Select. And Sagamore Barrel Select is selected by the Stanley Hotel. And then we have the Woodford Reserve Barrel Select Rye. Who's getting it? Heads Carolina, tails California. Who's heads, who's tails, Alicia?
Heads, tails.
All right, Woodford's heads, Sagamore's tails. Let's go for it.
I dropped it. Grab it. And let me flip it again. I'll do better. She'll
do better. She gets a do-over. She's my wife.
Can you face the camera?
I am facing the camera.
No, you're not.
We just got done doing my live. I'm a little... I thought I was the one that was tipsy.
I can't see it past the camera. Okay.
Just flip it. What you got? Show the people before you show me. Tails, California. Sagamore Rye. You're coming in. Should we just do this one?
No.
No, we're going to wait till next time, folks. Stick around. We have a bonus round coming up here. But I am going to do the first round. I'm going to release a quick video and do the first round of the winners, okay? Before we do the bonus round.
No, you're going to do them all at once.
We're going to do them all at once then. Y'all stay safe out there. Always remember, never drink and drive, never mix your guns and alcohol. We'll see you guys back here next time on Double Barrel Podcast, Single Barrel Blast. Stay safe out there.